Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included Spaced Out Edition. I think it is. Yeah, it is. On our experimentation colony. All right, so in our last episode, we moved over some sleet wheats in here and got the cooling system active. Now, it only says there's one here. So it's either they planted one. Whoops. They did. They planted two of them. Okay, good. That's right. We had moved 3 seasons. So they are planting them. That is good. That is good. Now, temperature's still a little warm. We're at 26, but you can see that we have these radiant pipes going through at 18 degrees and getting lower and lower because we set up our hydrogen cooling system. Now, this won't always operate, but the good news is that even if this is not running, this area up here is already cold, so we should be good. Now, it's not always going to operate because this thing has to run. Now, of course, this thing's going to run for 65 cycles. However, you know, it only erupts every once in a while, right? Every so odd seconds. This thing here is running. The problem is we need storage. So we're basically, yeah, we're taking this and then the carbon dioxide we're just putting into here, turning into oxygen. So that is our goal. Sorry. There. Okay, you know, it just happens that way, right? We want to switch it to breathable. Breathable included. There. I'm trying to clear this out. It's taking a moment, though. Anyways, what we're going to do for this episode is, one, we're going to build storage for this and storage for this, just so that if we have extra, it's not sitting in here. If we have extra, it's not sitting in here. It's being stored. Second, we're going to go ahead, even though we have 23 tons of algae and there's still tons on the map, and we're doing good because, you know, we've got this, plus we're doing some of this sometimes when the pressure's down, and we're kind of putting oxygen everywhere. Excuse me. I think it's time to go ahead and put together our suit system, right? Which means we need a SPOM, and we're going to build it right here. I forgot I still have all of this active because I was looking at, can we put sleet wheat farms in here? So we're going to put a SPOM in here. We already have water over here. That's easy. This water, we'll be able to utilize it. And we have cooling. So we'll be able to take advantage of that and take advantage of the cooling that we have here to expand into this. And then we can pipe it into the base. It's fairly close. So that is today's goal, is to set that up and that up. And that'll help us cool the base a little bit so we don't get too hot here, like these are all too hot. We'll start working on sealing in our base because at the moment it's open to everything, and you can see we have tons of polluted oxygen, tons of slime lung. We don't even have a hospital to treat it. It's time we start cleaning things up. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna go ahead and map it all out, then we'll come back and show you, okay, this is what we've mapped, and then we'll build it and we'll come back again. So we'll see you in a bit. All right, we're back. So we've got everything planned out, man. All those polluted oxygen in here we'll have to get taken care of. So we've got it planned out here. We're putting in our initial exit and entrance here, but we'll add another one in a different location. We've got our piping laid out. We've got a small section where we just have granite so we can take advantage of the cool air of this area. And then here's the spot. So we're just building it all out and getting it all set up. And then we're going to do our gas storage here. So we'll be putting that there. We didn't put any gas here. This was already here. But we're going to stick that there. Now, this isn't being used as much. Excuse me. We have 4 cycles and it's going to be dormant. So we're going to be back to relying on coal as well as hydrogen. And you can see our hydrogen gas is maxed out as well. So we need to start utilizing it and getting it stored as well. So we're just going to go across here and pump it into there. Cool. As far as our farm, we're concentrating on picking stuff up here. We've got the 3 planted. We're going to get some more seeds in here as quickly as we can, as soon as they're available. We're going to take a pip, our 2 pips for now, back over to the lettuce farm, and see if we can get them planting more seeds over at in the lettuce farm. So we'll go ahead and set them up. We'll take them here and see if we can get more lettuce planted. We also spoiled some lettuce because I never set it to be picked up and to be put into the fridge. So that was kind of disappointing, but you know, it is what it is. We've been continuing our research, knocking out items so that we can build stuff in the future. So we'll continue doing all of that good stuff and getting it all ready. But our main concentration, what we really need to do is clean up this oxygen so we can get rid of the slime lung. So obviously the SPOM will help, and it'll also seal the base. So we're going to continue working on that. We're going to come back when we have the SPOM ready. This one's going to be tricky. I don't have crude oil yet, or any slicksters or anything to do that. And we haven't even explored the bottom of the map. So we're going to do 2 things. We're going to do a quick probe down to the bottom of the map, see if there's any crude, and uncover the rest of the vents, because we've got some neutronium pockets. Like here's one. There was another one somewhere else that we have not explored. Here's one. So maybe one of them is a leaky oil fissure, if we're lucky. Just so that we can get... It would be a little bit better if we could get, you know, for this, because you can put salt water in here, or polluted water. Well, not polluted water, salt water. But, you know, this is fairly warm. There's the potential you could accidentally... And we couldn't do with this at all. So, yeah. Anyways, blah, 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 blah. You know. We're going to work on that. And see what we can get set up so that we can take care of that. This will have to be moved. Yeah, see what we can get set up. And then, obviously, while we're doing okay on food, because we've got the farms, we need to start sealing the base, getting this all cleaned up, and getting the temperature, the right temperature, and expanding. We might hook these up to electricity, just so that we can really plow through, and we got to set up our egg delivery system. I think we have enough metal. Yeah, we should be able to do okay. In fact, I need to come over here and take that off for now. And same thing here for the cobalt. No, actually, we'll keep the cobalt going. That's fine. But we'll take the other one off. Oh, we found some fossils somewhere. Yeah, we're gonna do some fossil. All right, cool. So, anyways, we'll be back once we've completed some more good stuff and got some things going. See you in a bit. All right, welcome back, everybody. Okay, so as you can see, we've made some good progress here in that we've got this all cleaned up, and we're putting in deodorizers to focus on that. We are bringing in oxygen. We've deactivated our algae diffusers as well as our mud thing. And so we're bringing in oxygen. We have our first gate set up. It is bringing in oxygen. Of course, we're bringing in hydrogen from over here. And we've got the cooling loop active, so, you know, it'll keep this nice and cool. It joins that so that this won't heat up, and it keeps our oxygen at a decent 20 degrees. Well, the bottom one's a little bit colder, but that is great. And we've started sealing in the base. As you can see, we've got a roof all the way up here, and we've started sealing this. We've closed the doors, The only way they can get out of the base is through this. This one's sealed as well. Of course, they can still come over here, and they are, and they're having some problems breathing, but we'll get that taken care of too. So really good progress. So now what we need to do is fix our food. We need to get the hatches going by getting a powered setup. We need to get our power going to where it needs to be. Add more Atmosuit docks, all of that good stuff. So we're going to do a little bit of that, and then we'll come back and show you where we're at to end the episode. We're going to go ahead and prioritize dig here and start getting down into these areas as well to see what's down there. And then we'll be able to start planning out, you know, what do we want to do as far as really? Just that is overpowering that? Okay, we'll split that, otherwise we're gonna have problems. Yeah, we'll fix all of that. And we'll try to get all this oxygen cleaned up and the germs gone so that we don't have constant slime luck. That is our goal. Anyways, I also see that we're gonna have an issue here in a moment, so let's chop that again, and we gotta get this fixed permanently. So, all right, at least it's producing extra water. That's positive. So we'll be back in a little bit to finish up the episode just by doing a little bit of cleanup and stuff like that, and adding some more Atmosuits and stuff. And then we'll be good to go. So we'll see you in just a jiff. Yes, a jiff. Wrote. So here's what we got going on. We've got the top of our base all sealed. We're starting to dig all this out. We're making some additional storage here. Ignore the salt water. We'll get it cleaned up. It's just, it fell down from up here. So got some additional storage here for power. We went ahead for now. This is dangerous in here. We set this up for now just so that we can keep the flow going, because it was backing up and we were getting hydrogen in the line. Because this hydrogen backed up, because this is active, you know, for another 42 cycles. So, yeah. Then we started digging down, like I said we were going to do. So, we're working our way over to this vent. We went ahead and discovered this vent, so cool slush geyser. We came over here, we dug down to this one. Cool steam vent. We have so much freaking water on this map. There's another vent here we're working towards, coming this way. There's another one here once we get down to it, that we're going to have to... there we go. Excuse me. Yeah, you know. And we're also working down over on this side and through here so we can see over here. So, and of course, salt water everywhere. You know, only one vent, but salt water everywhere. So, yeah, but it's good progress. Right now, we have started cleaning up, of course, all of this. Oops, I never got these delivered. I know, I'm doing lots of 9s right now. We're going to have to reset our priorities here in a moment. But let's get these active so that we can clear this out and, you know, get nice pure oxygen in here. That's our goal. And then we'll have some gases we're gonna have to work our way through as well, you know, to get rid of them and stuff. So we'll have to do that. But yeah. We are getting, of course, our hatches all filled up. What's a plug slug doing in here? How'd that get in there? I don't have a plug slug on this, do I? No, I don't. Alright, well, we'll get him over here. Our plug slugs are dying out. I mean, we're feeding them. They're still wild, though, because it's not a farm, I guess? I don't know. So, yeah, I mean, it got us going at the beginning. That's fine. We'll decide what we want to do with them. I mean, they're eating metals, which isn't the best at the moment, but we'll figure it out. But for now, we're pretty good. We've got everything flowing where we want. You know, obviously, as we dig out the rest of this, we'll get it pressurized with pure oxygen and get rid of all this polluted oxygen out of here, and then the little tidbits of chlorine and hydrogen and one or two tidbits of probably natural gases in here that we'll go ahead and get rid of as well. But otherwise, it's good progress. We'll get down here and see what this is. Hey, what do we got? Another steam vent. Oh, look at this. We got a chlorine gas vent over here too. All right. Well, I mean, we're finding stuff. It's exciting. What's wrong with you? Oh, you fell asleep. Okay. It's always got to check on these guys. You never know. So we got a... Oh, there's another vent down here that we'll have to look at. Yeah. So I think in the next episode, our focus will be to finish digging out the map. Obviously, we can get down here. We do have fossil down here. I don't see an indicator that there's oil or anything, but that's way down there. You know, we got... The map probably goes down to here somewhere. So yeah, we got a lot to dig out. We still got to go up too, because look, we've got all this over here. Probably wouldn't hurt just to, since we got a path, just dig straight across there. No, we don't need the bottom one though. Just to kind of get in here and just go across the top. Obviously we could put in some ladders. That wouldn't hurt. We do need to get to the other side of this, so we could probably do a ladder like that. Let me see. I can go across like that at least. Then we can probably start digging this out too. So that we can get this taken care of. I don't know if I want to... Actually, I don't know if I want to do that. We might just go across here and create a steam power vent. But we need plastic for that, so that's probably going to be a little while before we get that far. So who knows? We'll see. But at least we're off coal power for now. We have it in case we need it, but we're off of it. So, I mean, that's a positive. Can't complain about that. Let me see. I'm going to go ahead and do this as well. We're just going to kind of slowly come this way. Just to kind of move this direction. We'll have to dig that one out. Dig these out. Dig that one out. So that we can see over here. And it'll drain all this salt water down. In fact, we can do that right there so that this starts draining down here too. Might as well make a great big pool down at the bottom, right? Yeah. Alright, well, anyways, thank you for joining me. In the next episode, we will find a new project. We still have to get these up to speed, these natural farms. I know that we won't have plants in every single tile because there are some rules that prevent that, but our pips have done some work, but then they kind of stopped. And over here, I think it's maybe the salt water is stopping them. So we'll have to think about how we want. Do we want the natural farm, or do we just want to go ahead and go with a regular farm with the water? I mean, it's not that we don't have a shortage of salt water for these guys. It's the other stuff that you have to fertilize them with that I'm a little worried about. Anyways, we'll see you in the next episode, everybody. Take care.